What's going on, everybody? Morph here, and welcome back to another episode of Best of the Barrel, the Pokemon Champions Series, where we use the most underused Pokemon in the single battle tier, and we try to use them to create a team to rise the ranks and hopefully get to the #1 ranking. In the last episode, we found some success with Samurai and Aromatisse. We were able to win a few matches, and we were able to unlock some new Pokemon. As per our rules, whenever we win a battle, we are able to unlock one Pokemon on this tier. We were able to win 2 battles. We unlocked Flapple and Garbodor. And here's some of the Pokemon that we can unlock if we win today, that being Liepard, Furfrou, Beartic, those kinds of Pokemon. I'm really excited to try out Garbodor and Flapple. I think they're going to be really cool Pokemon to try out. So if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below your favorite dragon and or poison type Pokemon. Or grass type, why not? We'll go for all three. So I'm really excited. I have some interesting sets I'll show y'all in a moment. But yeah, let's get started here. So let's go here, single battle, and we will go over the team details. Alrighty, so this team, it's reminiscent of our teams from the past. Definitely keeping the Samurott from the last video we had. That Samurott is busted. It was so nice. Same with Aromatisse. It's really good, and I really like using it, especially with Trick Room. New members to the team, though, we have Garbodor with the Aftermath ability. I thought about running Weak Armor, but I feel like since we're invested in our defense, as you can see here, I feel like it would be detrimental to lose defense at the benefit of speed. Just move the microphone a little closer. There we go. I decided to stay away from that just because... There we go. Perfect. I decided to stay away from that just because I feel like even with the speed increase, we're not going to be outspeeding too many things. So, and it kind of goes with the Trick Room kind of vibe as well that we have with the Aromatisse and Gourgeist. So I decided to opt out from that. We have Gunk Shot, Explosion, Drain Punch, and Toxic Spikes. I feel like Toxic Spikes will be able to do really well in the single battle format. I feel like Explosion is kind of be a nice last-ditch kind of move. And I also feel like Drain Punch will be a nice way to be able to recover. Oh, looks like we just lagged again, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure out why it keeps doing that. I tried to switch up my settings here in OBS, but it feels like it's still kind of dropping with the frames a little bit. That being said, though, since we're on this blank screen, it doesn't really matter too much, thankfully. But yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that in the videos. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of odd. Anyway, moving on to Flapple. Our Flapple has the Hustle ability with the Focus Sash and Sucker Punch, Outrage, Grab Apple, and Dragon Dance. I decided to run Hustle just because I feel like having that extra firepower will be beneficial to us. And we have the Focus Sash because we're not really too defensive. So hopefully we'll be able to set up a Dragon Dance, tank a hit, and then maybe we can try to fight back with something. So we have other members are Samurott, Gourgeist, Aromatisse, and we brought back Tauros. Tauros is definitely a lot of fun. I really like using Tauros. I feel like it's very versatile with its moveset. So yeah, I'm excited to use this team. Hopefully we can get some wins. We will see what happens. I'm definitely very excited for the at the time of recording this video, there is a grand challenge coming up soon. I'm very excited to try to build some teams for that. I'm really excited to try to see what happens with that. I think it'll definitely be really fun. I'm not sure what kind of team I'm gonna bring yet, though. Maybe I'll do a stream testing some teams out. So it looks like our opponent is going to have Skeledirge, Primarina, Archaludon, Clefable, Sneasler, and Gyarados. Gyarados is probably their Mega if I had to guess. I'm assuming they'll probably run Sneasler, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, though. I kind of want to run... I kind of want to start with Aromatisse. There are a lot of options here. There are definitely a lot of options. I feel like bringing Gourgeist would be a good idea. Is It's definitely going to be very interesting. I don't know who to bring. We could always bring Garbodor. That would be pretty good with Toxic Spikes, but they do have the Sneasler, so they could nullify it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring... It's going to be tough. I think we're going to try Garbodor, Aromatisse, and... Oh, golly. Maybe we'll go Tauros. That's probably... man, I don't know. Should I Flapple, I don't feel like has a good matchup into a lot of their Pokemon, especially like the Skeledirge. So I feel like this might be a good play. We'll see. We'll have to see. Alrighty, so it looks like they're going to send out Sneasler. Okay, man. My Sneasler is going to be annoying to go against for sure. That being said, that's fine. I think we'll go for a... Can we go for Toxic Spikes against a poison type? Does that work? Man, I'm kind of curious about that because I know sometimes you can't go for moves if a certain Pokemon like Spore on a grass type, you know. Oh man, let's see. Because that'd be really interesting. Well, I need to figure out something fast here. Let's see. I think we're going to go for Toxic Spikes first off. Okay, so it went for Swords Dance. That's not good for us, but I don't think the Sneasler really has too many things to be able to go against us. I'm wondering what we do first. Maybe we go for... I kind of want to go for a Drain Punch, but I also kind of want to go for Explosion. I think we go for the Drain Punch here. Okay, so we went for Swords Dance again. This Sneasler is very dangerous. Maybe I should have gone for Explosion. I just was worried about Focus Sash. So this thing is +4 attack. I think we'll go for the Explosion now. Hopefully we can tank a hit. Throat Chop. Yes, perfect. We tanked the hit. Hopefully Explosion will be able to do a ton of damage. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see. I mean, that should KO, right? Darn it, it doesn't. Okay, so that did some good damage. Wasn't enough to KO, though. Oh, golly, we might be in trouble now. And yeah, Citrus Berry. Man. Alrighty, I think we might just lose here. I think I shouldn't have let that Sneasler set up so much. What was I supposed to do in that situation? We'll go for Earthquake. Yeah, I think it's close combat. Gosh darn it. Maybe we should have switched to Aromatisse, but I don't think it would have mattered. Oh, man, that's rough. Right off the bat, getting done in by a Sneasler. Oof. Man, I should have let Aromatisse. Then I could have probably tanked at least a Dire Claw. But you know what? It's not over yet. We have the Quick Claw. Maybe we'll be able to outspeed and get with a Quick Claw, maybe we'll be able to get a Psychic off. Nope. Nope, not even close. Man, that's rough. But you know what? That is just how the cookie crumbles. We will rise again, and we will hopefully do better this next battle. So we will have to see here. Ranking is going to take a little bit of a hit, though, so that's unfortunate. But, oof. That's okay. That's okay. We're okay. Soon we'll get a Mega Evolution, hopefully. And then we'll be in business. Alright, let's see what we're going to be up against this time. I'm really hoping we can continue the trend of getting wins in these battles. I really want to be able to unlock more Pokemon. And I definitely want to get closer and closer to those Mega Evolutions. That being said, it just all depends on what we have available to us versus what our opponents have. So it looks like they have Lopunny, Garchomp, Corviknight, Volcarona, Mimikyu, and Greninja. I'm assuming they'll probably lead Greninja against us. So I'm thinking maybe lead Garbodor. I think we'll have Gourgeist on the team. And then for a final Pokemon, oh golly. Flapple doesn't have really any good matchups here. Aromatisse would be okay. I think we'll go Samurott. And I definitely don't want to mess myself up by overcommitting to certain Pokemon either. I definitely feel like I'm wanting to use Garbodor a lot just because it's cool. and it's a shiny Pokemon. But I definitely don't want to mess up and bring it to matches where it has no place being, you know? So it looks like they're going to lead Lopunny. That's fine. We'll go Garbodor. I can't remember if Lopunny gets Fake Out. I think it does. We'll go for Drain Punch. Okay, yeah, so they do Mega, so they're, what was it? Garchomp can't be Mega. That's fine, though. They're probably going to go for Fake Out if they have it. If not, they're probably going to go for some other type of move. Yeah, Fake Out, thought so. That's fine. We have leftovers, so we'll recover a decent amount of health. So I think we definitely go for Drain Punch here. We'll be able to recover some HP. U-turn. Okay, so that doesn't do too much at all. They're probably going to switch. If they switch to Volcarona and they get the Flame Body burn, that would be unfortunate. They're probably going to go Garchomp if I had to guess. Just based off of what I assume that they brought. Garchomp with Rust Skin ability would be... Okay, Volcarona, yeah. I did expect that. Drain Punch is probably going to do nothing. I just really got to hope that we don't get burned. Perfect, okay. Good. And we get the leftovers boost as well, which is really cool. I think we're gonna go for Gunk Shot here. This Volcarona is probably gonna go for Quiver Dance. Psychic. Whoa, okay. Jeez Louise, I didn't know it had Psychic. That's unexpected. Hopefully Gunk Shot hits. Perfect. I wonder how much damage that's gonna do. Ooh, that did some good damage. Alrighty. I wonder, is Aftermath... I'm curious, is Aftermath if it makes physical contact or if it's just in general? That's what I'm curious about. Contact move, okay. So, we could hypothetically switch, but I don't know if I want to take damage with our Samurott. This is going to be interesting. We could try to KO a Shadow Sneak, but I don't know if it'll do... I mean, it does decent damage. Do we just go... We gotta think of something. I think we're just gonna go for... Yeah, man, I ran out of time. I think sacking Garbodor here is the best bet. Just because we can go into Samurott and go for the Aqua Jet. I didn't want Samurott to take too much unnecessary damage, so... Voice crack. Hello, voice crack there. We'll go for Aqua Jet for the sure KO. I'm assuming they'll probably want to switch, but that's fine. We'll be able to do damage anyway. If they're smart, they'll switch into their... I was gonna say Lopunny, but Lopunny might take some pretty big damage from Aqua Jet. I'm not sure how defensive it is, but we will see if they decide to switch or if they decide to get get KO'd. Okay, so they are gonna switch. I thought so. Corviknight probably, maybe Mimikyu. Okay. I feel fine about that. I mean, Mimikyu's whatevs. Its disguise is busted. It's probably gonna go Swords Dance into Shadow Sneak if I had to guess. So I think we're gonna go... We have to go Hydro Pump here. Hopefully Mimikyu doesn't have anything crazy. Best it could do but I think the best it could do is probably Shadow Claw or Play Rough in my opinion, but I guess I could Swords Dance and try a tank our attack. We'll have to see. Play Rough, okay, I thought so. If it gets our attack lower, that might be an issue. We just have to hit the Hydro Pump good. Okay, that's good damage. It does have a Citrus Spray, though. That's annoying. So we're going to go for another Hydro Pump. We kind of have to. Curse. Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. So Mimikyu's just gone, and we're going to take Curse damage. I'm hoping that maybe they send in Volcarona next. I'm hoping Volcarona doesn't have Protect if they do. They could also go into their Lopunny. Lopunny will have Scrappy, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of don't know what to do in this regard. Do we want to try to go into Gourgeist, or do we... I'm thinking maybe it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. This is going to be very interesting. I don't know what we do here. Do we switch out? I think we switch out here. This might be a huge gamble because I'm just assuming they're going to go for fake out. I know they have Scrappy. Yeah, they have Scrappy. That shouldn't do too much. We do have a Citrus Berry. We'll go for... Let's see. I want to go for Will-O-Wisp, but yeah, we'll just go Will-O-Wisp, I guess. They're probably going to switch into Volcarona predicting the Will-O-Wisp, but I don't want to not take the chance because we can burn this Lopunny. That'd be huge because that Volcarona is basically done on arrival if we have Samurott still left. So I'm thinking we try to burn this Lopunny. I went for close combat. Come on, please. Please. Good. We lived. If we can just hit this. No, we missed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ah, that's frustrating. Oh, no. Oh, man, I should have gone for Shadow Sneak now. But that's okay. We live. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we live that. Citrus Spray procs. If we can just hit this, we are going to be in the... Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. So we'll get the burn from the Will-O-Wisp. That's great. If we can just get a Seed Bomb off, I think we might be able to KO this Lopunny or do enough damage with Samurott to KO. Come on, please. Please, please, please. Tank it, tank it, tank it. Yes, perfect. We could have tanked 2 of those. Honestly, we probably should have gone for, whatchamacallit, Leech Seed. Yes, that's a KO. That's a KO. Mega Lopunny's gone. So all they have left is Volcarona now. And I think that we can take that out with a combo of Shadow Sneak and Aqua Jet. I know we can. We'll go for Shadow Sneak. I wonder if Shadow Sneak will kill. I don't think it will, but maybe I'm underestimating Gourgeist because it is Stab. And Gourgeist has a decent attack stat. Mine isn't invested in attack, but it does KO. Nice. Good job, Gourgeist. We're burned with Flame Bite, but at this point it doesn't matter because we won the match and we unlocked a new team member. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy that we were able to get a win. It is kind of a hope of mine that we at least get a win once per episode. Alright, so let's see what this next match has in store for us. I think that win got us, oh golly, what was the order? It was like, what was it? It was like Liepard, Beartic, I think Furfrou was in there, and Lycanroc, I think, were the next 4. So it looks like our opponent is going to have a Hisuian, Zoroark, Medicham, Conkeldurr, Frostlass, Araquanid, and Incineroar. What they are going to lead with, I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I'd assume that they'd probably lead the Hisuian, Zoroark, which definitely would be interesting. Part of me kind of wants to go for Flapple here. If they go for Incineroar, then we're kind of in a bad way, though. Let's lead Samurott, Flapple, and then for our final Pokemon, we need something good, something that can tank, something that can do damage. I'm trying to think. That Frostlass is probably going to be Mega, so... Oh, who do we want to bring in against that? Garbodor wouldn't be able to do anything. Maybe we'll bring in Tauros here. I think this is kind of rough. Gourgeist doesn't really have any good matchups here. Garbodor just didn't really have the moves necessary to be able to KO some of these Pokemon, I think. So we'll bring in this team. Let's see what they lead. I'm assuming... Okay, so unless this Incineroar has... if this Incineroar does not have Intimidate, it's definitely Zoroark. Okay, so this is Incineroar. We'll go for Hydro Pump, because even if it fakes us out, it doesn't really matter. Even if it burns us, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I kind of hope it would go for Will-O-Wisp, so that way we get a free turn. Oh my gosh, are we just going to one-shot this? No way. Oh my gosh. Living on 6 HP, that's crazy. Is it going to go for, like, Darkest Lariat or something? Parting Shot. Okay, so that Incineroar is basically done if we can keep Samurott in the game. What are they going to bring out next, though? We're at -2 attack and -1 special attack, so that's not ideal for us. We might switch depending on what they bring in next. It all depends though. I don't want to switch in Flapple unless I have to. Medicham, okay. That's gonna be a tough one. I think this is gonna be tough. I think we switch to Tauros here to get the Intimidate drop, just because I really want Samurott to be at good health. I just don't want to, sack Samurott off yet, because at the end of the day, it is a starter Pokemon, and it is gonna have pretty good stats. Oh, it looks like we're lagging a little bit. That's not good. Okay, hopefully that was a little one-off thing, I'm hoping. All right, Mega Medicham, Fake Out. That's fine with me, honestly. That's actually probably the best thing that could have happened here. We'll go for Earthquake. It's probably going to KO us with a high jump kick or a Drain Punch. Okay, but we do have speed, so that's good. If it just doesn't go for like a Drain Punch, we're great. Okay, it went for Close Combat. That's actually perfect for us. I don't know if this Medicham has priority. That's what I'm a little worried about. If it gets like Bullet Punch or something. Let's see. Who do we go for? I guess we go Flapple here. What could Medicham have? Bullet Punch, Fake Out. I think we go for the Dragon Dance here. Maybe. Oh, golly. That might be kind of crazy, but I think we go for the Dragon Dance with our buddy Flapple here. They're withdrawing, so we get a free Dragon Dance. Okay, Incineroar comes back out, but that's fine. We definitely outspeed Incineroar, which is what I wanted anyway. Then Incineroar would probably go for a Parting Shot or something. If it goes for Fake Out, we do lose our thing, but that's fine. I think we're just gonna try to go for do they have any Pokemon that they don't have any fairy types? I think we just go for Outrage here. They're gonna go for Fake Out most likely. If they're smart, they'll go for Fake Out. That will mean that our Flapple has no more Focus Sash, but at this point we're just staying with Flapple. I don't think that there's really a way to switch out. Okay, and we keep our Sash, so that's good. It's definitely good. We don't get burned. Our attack is back to neutral, but I'm fine with that. What I really wanted was that speed boost. They're probably going to send out Medicham again to fake us out. Yeah, I thought so. Which is still... Oh, we're lagging a little bit here. Went for Fake Out. We are locked into our... oh, yeah. I was so confused for a minute there. I was like, wait, what? Huh? Are we confused? No, we're not confused. Wait, what? We're not confused? Even though we used Outrage? That's interesting. Okay. I guess we'll go for Outrage again. All right, hopefully this can do some damage. Yes, that's a KO. Perfect. First Mega Lopunny, now Mega Medicham. We are doing great in this video. All right, let's see what their last Pokemon is. Araquanid. Okay, that might be tough. We're just going to keep having to go for Outrage here, I guess. I don't think Araquanid will be able to outspeed us, especially if we're +1. I'm not sure, though. I don't want to hold my breath. If it has First Impression or something. It avoided the attack? Was it have Bright Powder? Oh my gosh. Endeavor, but it failed. That's crazy. I think we just go for Outrage again and hope that we hit. Please, Flapple. Yes, perfect. Let's see how much damage that does. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. I like that. As a Citrus Berry, that's unfortunate. Is it going to go for Endeavor again? Liquidation. We resist that doubly, though, I think. Yeah. So we're locked in, so we got to go for another Outrage here, which I hope we can break through the confusion. That'd be pretty awesome, but we'll have to see. And they forfeited, so we get the win. Woo! Let's go. 2 wins. Alrighty, there we go. I think I'm actually gonna call the video here and end on a dub for once. Just because I don't want these videos to get too long, and I definitely want to be able to record more videos that are kind of short and sweet, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time watching. We'll definitely utilize the 2 new Pokemon that we unlocked in the next video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.